Okay, I seen this story on MSN. I put it over here. I'm gonna play it here. I don't know how well you'll be able to hear it, but I'll try and turn the volume up. I changed keyboards. I don't have my volume button. Well, there is one on this keyboard. I just don't know how to use it. Okay, so here we go. This is with a prominent attorney called John Morgan, Morgan and Morgan. I don't know if you ever heard of him.
A new state law could take away people's ability to buy medical marijuana if they break other laws. West 2's Greg Fox breaks down this new law and who it impacts.
Right now, there are nearly 1 million people in Florida with prescriptions to buy medical marijuana. But under a new law that went into effect this month, patients who violate the state's drug abuse prevention and control laws could lose their medical marijuana cards temporarily or permanently. Under the law, the state would suspend the registration of a qualified patient charged with a violation.
Basically, they want to make it. The governor in Florida is against marijuana. He's trying to do everything he can to end it. But the people are for it.
And revoke the medical marijuana use registration of qualified patients and caregivers who enter certain pleas or are found guilty of certain.
In Florida, for your medical marijuana card, you have to register with the state. You have to pay them money once per year. You have to go to the doctor once every 7 months, I think, if I remember right, maybe 8 months. It's messed up. I don't know why they don't have that once a year also. I know it's a money thing.
Drug offenses.
DeSantis has decided that politically being against marijuana is a good thing. I think he's really wrong about it.
Now, this is John Morgan, a big-time attorney here in Florida. He lives in Lake Mary, or Heathrow, outside of Lake Mary, or he used to when I used to work up there, doing computer work many years ago.
Local attorney John Morgan bankrolled the 2016 campaign to legalize medical marijuana. He was opposed then by the pharmaceutical industry, which is now seeing fewer patients turning to addictive medications and instead choosing cannabis. He points to massive Republican campaign contributions from Pfizer and big chain pharmacies like CVS and Walgreens for driving the anti-medical pot narrative in the legislature that created this new law.
The people who do not want medical marijuana are the people who make OxyContin.
Republican campaign contributions.
See this list? Oh my God. Pfizer.
From Pfizer and big
CVS, 20,000, and they're going to file bankruptcy or whatever and use our tax dollars. But they can donate to the governor, so they get their own way. It's just, man, it's just we the people are getting screwed left and right by big money. It's too late. When they stopped the unions, that was a part of it. People ain't making their wages aren't keeping up with inflation no more. There's less unions.
Chain pharmacies like CVS and Walgreens for driving the anti-medical pot narrative in the legislature that created this new law.
The people who do not want medical marijuana are the people who make OxyContin, Percocet, Xanax, all the poisons. What happened with the pharmaceutical industry with the opioid crisis was criminal. It killed so many people. That's who does not want medical marijuana.
Obviously, that card is a privilege, and there can be responsibilities added to that.
A privilege, says Republican Party of Florida Chair Evan Power, despite the fact that voters approved it as a permanent fixture in the state constitution. He says the new law is one example among many that strips citizens of some of their rights when they violate other laws.
It's also a place where we don't want people abusing that medical marijuana process to achieve other goals other than that healthy remedy for certain illnesses that we've deemed important.
Dr. Joseph Rosado is a medical marijuana prescriber who vehemently opposes the new law. He compares it to someone being arrested for driving under the influence and often having their driving privileges quickly restored.
They're still eligible to get a driver's license once that suspension has been lifted. So why penalize or criminalize somebody for that?
For now, it's the law. People's medical marijuana cards can be taken away if they break other laws. Of course, that could be amended if a new effort led by Trulieve to legalize recreational marijuana makes it on the ballot next year and passes. Covering Orange County, Greg Fox, Wedge 2 News.
And speaking of True Leaf, from what I've seen is, I think the feds are gonna get get marijuana off the schedule drug classification that it's in. I think they're gonna lower it so that way it can be on banking and all that. So I believe some of these medical marijuana companies already are on the stock market. You might want to look into it if you're a gambler. Maybe throw another $100 into one of them or two or three of them. And see what happens. Take it for a ride. I know that Truly that they just mentioned in Florida is spending millions of dollars. That's how much money profit is in this. And you can buy eights for $20, $30, $40. You can buy this stuff pretty cheap, reasonable. So there's a lot of money to be made in this. I read another report that this is bad, causes cardiac issues. Like 50% of the people that have it, cardiac issue or smoke, will have cardiac issues. My health is failing due to that. In bed for 2 days. I've been getting like this for the past 3, 4 months. Like once a week, once every 10 days or so. Definitely about every 2 weeks. I just feel so bad. Try getting an insurance for it. They pay you $300 a day for being in the hospital. And here it didn't kick in. I tried to get it before and canceled it, and it won't let me use that same credit card. That's what I found out was a problem again. So I'm going to try signing up for the third time with this company. Then once it kicks in, I'll go into the hospital and see what's wrong with me. And I'll stay there until they find out. All right. Remember, all day keeps the doctor away. It's kicking my ass right now. Pretty good. it for a little bit. And I lost some of my tolerance, so yeah. Puppy's here. She stayed in bed with me all the time when I was sick. Didn't give me no problem. And when I was getting better, she laid on me, made me better, rub her chest for hours. She's telling me to go to bed now. All right, give me 5 minutes. 5 minutes. Keep your foot down. All right, y'all take care. Remember, a bold day keeps that doctor away.